guys, welcome back to Summer Lunch Plus at Home. A new school year has started, the leaves are changing colors, and it's time to return to the kitchen. In this fall session, we're going to be making some of your favorite recipes from the summer, switching out the fruits and veggies for what's currently in season. We're also going to be trying out some new recipes which we hope you'll enjoy. One of my favorite fall activities is going apple picking. With so many varieties to choose from, I get to have lots of fun experimenting in the kitchen with different treats, including making apple butter, apple pie, and what we're making today, baked apples with 5-ingredient crisp. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite type of apple is. Mine is Granny Smith green apples. The equipment you will need is a cutting board, a chef's knife, a butter knife, a spoon, dry measuring cup, liquid measuring cup, a melon ball or spoon, measuring spoons, a small bowl, and a large baking dish. The ingredients you will need are 3 apples, half a cup of quick oats, half a cup of flour, half a cup of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, and 1/3 cup oil. The first thing we're going to do is preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then, taking our apples, we're going to cut them in half and use a melon baller to scoop out their core. You can use any variety of apples you like. I've got Honeycrisp and Granny Smith today, but you could use Golden Delicious, Macintosh, anything you like really. And we're going to scoop out that core and the seeds. And we're going to also take off that top stem and the little bottom stem, very, very carefully with our knife.
A few moments later.
You may have noticed that the apples we're using today have some bruises and brown spots. You can just cut those parts out or scoop a little deeper. Baked apples is a perfect way to get rid of these apples without them going to food waste. We're going to put the apple halves cut side up in a large glass baking dish. If you don't have a pan like this at home, you could also use the tinfoil disposable ones. And if you don't have a large pan, you can also use 2 smaller pie plates, whatever you have in your house really. Now we're going to make our crisp topping. Starting with our oats and remembering our measuring techniques, we're going to take a big scoop of the oats, try not to make a mess, and we're going to level it off with our knife and add it into our bowl. When measuring our flour, we're going to scoop it with a separate spoon into the measuring cup. This way, the flour stays nice and airy and powdery. And I'm going to level it off with the knife again. And adding it into the bowl. When we measure brown sugar, we don't level it traditionally. Rather, we pack it lightly into the measuring cup. To keep it staying nice and soft like this one, we add a piece of bread and the sugar absorbs the moisture from the bread and keeps the brown sugar nice and soft. I'm going to add in the cinnamon. Then I'm going to mix up these dry ingredients and add in the final 1/3 cup of oil. The final ingredient we're adding is oil. Remember, when using liquid measuring cups, bring yourself to eye level with the lines to get an exact measurement. And mix it all together. Make sure no powdery area remains, and if it's still dry, you can add a tiny bit more oil. In this recipe, we use oil instead of butter. Oil is used because it's a more heart-healthy fat. This also makes the recipe vegan, making it perfect for any family or friends who follow that diet. It looks like our crisp is all mixed and ready to top our apples. To assemble our baked apples, we're going to divide our crisp topping evenly amongst the 6 halves. Now that our apples are coated, we're going to pour a thin layer of water on the bottom of the pan. This way, when the apples bake, they remain moist and puffy. This is when you should call your adult helper to place the apples into the oven to bake for 40 minutes. While the apples are baking, I have a really bad joke for you guys. Are you ready? Why did the apple stop in the middle of the road? Because he ran out of juice. The apples are fresh from the oven and they look delicious. The whole house smells of brown sugar and cinnamon. I can't wait to give one a try. The apples are soft but still have a bit of crunch left to them, which is complemented by the crunchy, sweet topping. You're gonna love these. For more recipes, videos, and activities, visit summerlunchplus.com. Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram for updates.